Your Roth IRA savings could grant you a tax credit. This is something I neglect to talk about. I need to talk about more often because this might be applicable to you, not just to you who are young kids and 20 years old and whatnot, working a part-time job. I'm actually thinking to you who have earned income, but it ain't much because you have tax-free income via Social Security coming in. You might work for $20,000 a year, something like that, or you have Roth distributions coming in, something like that. This could be a big deal. So I need to pay more attention to this. Let's dive into this. Charlene Reinhardt is a CPA. All right, cool. She's a dividend queen. Saving for retirement can pay off now in more ways than you might imagine. All right. Look at that. Motley Fool returns, 569%. They're rare all in on XYZ stock, and I always see this rare all in. Oh, wait, excuse me. If it's so rare, how come I always see it? All right, if you've been debating about contributing to your Roth, this incentive may make your decision a bit easier. A saver's credit. Is it too late to contribute? Oh, that's my beautiful. Beautiful just said it's not too late to still contribute to both, all three, HSAs, deductible IRAs, and Roth IRAs until May 17th. And today is what, May 12th or something like that. Anyway, either that, remember this for next year. The savers, this was formerly called the Retirement Savings Contributions Credit. The perk was designed to encourage low to middle income taxpayers to stash away cash away in a qualified retirement accounts. The Savers Credit is probably one of the biggest secrets to the retirement world. Most people who qualify have no idea it exists, leaving up to $2,000 of free money on the table every single stinking year. Let's dive into how it works. This could be a key to turn your Roth IRA into a money-making tax break. Stash away a chunk of your income may not be seem the most glamorous way to allocate your funds, but Roth IRA comes with built-in benefits. We already talked about that. All right, good. All right, by contributing to a Roth, you can earn a non-refundable tax credit that lowers or eliminates your tax bill. Man, I wish it was refundable, but either way. The good news is you're not required to contribute a certain amount of money to qualify. But the more you contribute, the bigger your credit becomes. You could be eligible for a credit that's worth 10, 20, or 50% of your annual contribution, up to $1,000 for single filers and $2,000 for married filers. However, there's a ceiling for IRAs. So for 2021, you can't contribute more than $6,000 if you're under 50 and $7,000 if you're over. Most people try to put aside as much as possible into the Roth because the benefits are too good to pass up. Yeah, I completely agree. Not everyone has access to the credit. To qualify, you must contribute money to your IRA for the year for which you are filing your tax return. So you got to qualify. So you must contribute money to your Roth IRA for the year you're filing your tax return. Okay, so that would make sense. You can still do it for 2020. You cannot be a full-time student. You cannot be under 18. You cannot be claimed as a dependent. You cannot see the income thresholds. Okay, so I guess your student cannot do it who's working part-time. Who's a dependent. All right, gotcha. I guess if you're a student who's working part-time, you still could, as long as you're not dependent on someone else's tax return. Scratch that. But, well, I guess you cannot be a full-time student. I guess if you're a full-time student, you can't be. How would they know? I don't know. Anyway, the income thresholds deserve an explanation. All right, since this credit was designed for taxpayers on the lower end, there are limitations. All right. So if you are married filing jointly and your AGI is between $0 and $40,000, you get 50% of your contribution, up to $2,000, man. A lot of you guys are married filing jointly with AGI of $40,000. You know why? You have reverse mortgage, tax-free income. You got a Roth IRA, tax-free income. You have Social Security, could be tax-free income, or you're just working part-time and living off cash at the bank. If that's you, so think about it. If you got a $3,000 tax bill, now you only get a $1,000 tax bill. That's how a credit works. If you have a $2,000 tax bill, now you have any tax bill. Now, it's not refundable like the earned income tax credit. Yeah, I think that's refundable. So you don't get money back, but it just reduces your tax burden by dollar for dollar. Credit's 10 times better than the deduction. So if you're single, all other filing. So is head of household the same as single? I think so, right? I'm not sure. Anyway, if you're single, you can make up to $30,000. and get 50% of your contribution as a credit. Yeah, so I mean, once you're over 66, 50, and 33, you're not getting anything. 10% is still $200 on a $2,000 tax bill. I'll take it, man. Let's say you're a single filer who earned $19,000 for the year. Most of your earnings consisted of brand ambassador work that was not taxed throughout the year, so you're stuck with a $1,000 tax bill. Instead of worrying about how you're going to pay that off, the saver's credit can be added to your tax return to save the day. If you contribute $2,000 to the Roth, you'd be eligible for a 50% credit that's worth $1,000. When you apply the credit, it will wipe away your entire tax bill. That'd be worth freaking going on a credit card jet just to do that, man. Because you're saying, I'm immediately going to save $1,000 by borrowing $2,000 on my credit card. Immediately. Even if my credit card is 9.9%. Immediately I'm going to do that. That's nuts, man. Okay, 40 years at 8%, whatever she's got, you'll have, if you're married, for 40 years. Okay, gotcha. If you earn that credit for 40 years, you have $80,000 of free money. Okay, well, good stuff, man. We got any comments on here? Why don't we got comments? No, man. So I like that. It's a good article. Good job, Charlene. Let's take a look at old Charlene here. One of y'all sent this to me, by the way. The overlooked Roth IRA benefit can help you retire rich. 5 ways moms are secret investing geniuses. Yeah, that's good. Don't let this retirement perk pass you by. How Roth IRA can make you a millionaire next door. Earn up to $2,000. Well, it's kind of like the same article, man. Biden's tax rates as expected is another reason to max out your Roth. Tax plan makes Roth IRA savings. Isn't this basically the same article? Secret to crushing your Roth IRA savings accounts. 4 benefits of the Roth. All right. Don't miss funding your child's Roth. All right, cool, man. So good stuff. The secret to legally paying 0 taxes on Bitcoin profits. We'll have it in a Roth, I guess. I'm assuming it's going to be a Roth. All right, cool. Well, good stuff. What's the name? Charlene. All right, good. 5 ways the Roth could be your lucky charm. All right, there you go, man. So if that's you, sorry about the yawn. I'm drinking my hot tea. If that's you, though, you definitely want to check out old Charlene's article. I'll put a link in the show notes. Thanks now. Love to hear your comments. Thanks, whoever that sent me this article, by the way.